Welcome back, everyone, to the adventures of large, brown, muscular women. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Alright, first step. First step in this particular run-through. To reiterate, I'll do this. If you guys are just joining us for some bizarre reason, maybe you saw, like, the first image of this, ooh, large brown woman, ooh, ooh, and you're like that, then maybe you're wondering what exactly this playthrough is. This is an item randomization mod. So, in this case, if, say, there was an item over there and I picked it up, like the item over there that's normally a wooden shield, I picked it up and I think it was a generic soul item. So it randomizes every drop like that throughout the entire game. Also, permanent aggression mod, so that all the enemies that can see me are super angry, and also they have lots and lots more health and damage. And also, all the enemies are also Gravelord phantoms, except for the enemies that are supposed to be Gravelord phantoms. Isn't that great? Isn't it great? Yes! It's great! You love it, Freeland, don't you? Yes! Say hi, Freeland. Yes! Another thing! I'm kind of perturbed right now, because I attempted to start this one time before, and I could not for the life of me get down here. Now, if you remember, I was trying to do this in like part 2 or part 1 or something, and there's a jump right here that you make, and you fall down, and normally it's fine, because you can get away with from enemies just fine, but whenever they have way more damage, and there's way more of them, it's a bit more of a problem. It is quite a bit more of a problem. So here's what we're going to do. I do have like 1 or 2 things that I want to discuss. One of them is why she's half naked. There's actually a good point for this. And it involves a weapon that I'll show off in a bit. But for the time being, let's just do a little montage of me jumping down here and seeing if I can somehow get away with my life. I'll do like 1 bit. I'll do 1 little thing where I do this 1 time to see if I can actually make it. And if that doesn't work... Nope, this doesn't work. Damn it. If it doesn't work, then we'll just cut fast forward just a million times over, won't we? Yeah! Alright. So I'll have calmed down a bit whenever I actually flash forward and I'm down there and everything is just Jim Dandy, isn't that right? Yeah, Freeland. Yeah, alright. Let's go! Really? Jeez. Come on, you fuckers. Oh. feast upon my sack. Just have a mighty feast of my dick. Oh, you choke on it. Choke on it! Fucking choke on my cock. Just enjoy and savor every meaty mind. Oh, you bastards. Oh, I'm gonna get a blood stain while I'm at it. The souls of your friends that I killed before. No, no parry for you, my friend. No parry for you! No! 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 Yes! Yes! Victory! I love it! No more 11 enemies using my body as a McDonald's play place. I think that's it. Come on. Just gotta get up here, open this fucking door. Yes. No. No, yes. Just run away now. No! No! Still more. Still more of them. Oh god, so many. My only object— oh Christ! Still more of them! Even more! Come on! Where do you keep coming from? Where are you breeding? Where are you proliferating? Okay, surely that's it. Surely no more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, no, concentrate. Before we even do this, we must open more doors. Because I have the key. Well, that doesn't even matter. I have the key. I don't even have to fight the Capra Demon. I don't have to. Oh. Naughty puppy. Naughty puppy. Bad dog. Okay, very careful. Heal like a wild woman, Freeland. Heal like crazy. Show notes come later. After I confirm that I can stop time-lapsing this shit. Thank you, Shield. Thank you for being broken in this game, Shield. Well, you're not broken. I apologize, Shield. No! Broken Shield, help me! Oh, you bitches. Get your ass up here. Relying on the goddamn stairs. You know I can't attack down in this game. Get your asses up here. You can't get those fucking daggers through my shield. My god shield. Yeah! Oh, you like this, don't you? Oh, you can't do anything, can you? Stupid bitch. Yeah, you love it. You. I know you're here. Oh, you're not here. Oh, yeah, you came out from under the corner. Okay. Oh, okay, alright, barring one enemy, a single hollow up here, I think we're good. Oh, God. Unless I, like, fall off to my death or something miraculous. Oh, holy shit. Unless the the female undead merchant decides that she's also going to aggro. Are you also insane? Well, you are insane, but you're not going to be able to attack me. Okay, just open the door and we're golden. Oh, yeah. Like taking a big dump. This is a big dump. Just hundreds of children clinging to my body. Just the McDonald's play place of my body. Just having all sorts of adventures, just leaving all their little givings all over the floor. But it's finally over. Now if anything happens, I can at least go back to Firelink and be done with it. Alright. Okay. Everything is okay now. Everything is great. You. Alright, you. Yes, let's just go ahead and do this. Let's do this clipped out weird audio, lady.
Senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss?
I barely have my senses.
I need your souls.
Oh, I know, I need them too, sweetie. I need him so bad. Okay. She doesn't have anything worth having right now. We're good, right? Oh, let's get a single prism stone. There we go. It's for good luck, I guess. Okay. Oh. Alright. I've done some things. I've done some things in between episodes. But not too many things.
Don't you think? We have water, moss, moisture, these nice iron bars. I like it here, I really do. Nothing good ever happened.
Me either, sweetie.
But now that I'm undead, I've never been happier.
Me too. Give me something else.
Come to this land at a
Oh, really?
There are nothing but hollows in these parts. Safe for me, of course.
No, you're fine.
Undead too, aren't you? You be careful then.
She is a sweetie. I've always really liked her.
Go down along the side to reach the depths of the undead berg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there. Hardly a place for a lady like myself.
I've always found it funny that she refers to... Like, she's not referring to them as hollows. Apparently, at some point before all the hollowing shit started, there were nothing but crooks and liars and thieves down there. Which makes sense, because there's certainly nothing but that shit going on. Just a million hooded thieves just right around in my body, just sticking knives in there, having a good old time. Throwing knives if they're not close enough. Having shit tons of dogs just tornadoing around me, magnetizing to my face. Which apparently they have iron jaws and my face is made of iron or magnets or something. I don't know what's going on. It's a great place, isn't it? Yes, bad time. Bad time. Oh, I know. I know it. I know it. Alright. Okay, if I can get my wits back to me here. Okay. Oh, Freeland's booty, bring me home. Alright, the reason why she is starkly clothed right now is because during the process of... By the way, here's my levels. Okay. I leveled up because, as I've stated, this playthrough is running 3 mods. Item randomization. So if you pick up an item that's supposed to be a soul, it could be anything. It could be a tail cut. It could be like Gwyn's outfit or something. You don't know. It could be anything. And also I'm running mob aggression. So mobs, if they can see me or even sort of hear me a little bit, they will become instantly aggro to me and will pursue me across the map, resulting in huge swarms of enemies, particularly dogs. Lots of dogs attacking you at the same time. Yes, lots of dogs. And in addition to that, I'm also running the Gravelord mod, which I think in conjunction with the parameter file modded aggression mod is causing the enemies that are supposed to be Gravelords normally to show up as being normal enemies somehow. I don't know why. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. But it does compound whenever all the enemies, because of all these various buffs, have 3 times their normal health or whatever, and are doing 160% damage or whatever it was that I said. Oh, thanks! That must have been a random hollow. Okay, but case in point, item randomization mod. What do you got for me? Really? But this is always the humanity. It's always the humanity. Okay. Well, let's, Jesus Christ. Okay, point being... Oh, Prism Stone, thank you for being there. Okay, I say all that to say this. While I was farming, you remember I got this great axe from the Knight Beronike or Berenice or whatever? Why does he have a great axe? They don't even use those. Did some of them later use them? I don't remember. But the one that I was fighting used a greatsword, didn't he? But anyways, he also dropped the greatsword later whenever I was farming, and I completely forgot about it. So I got myself up to the point where I can actually use it, like I can still have my fast roll and use this weapon at the same time. That's why I was doing it. Unfortunately for me, This weapon, even though I upgraded it to a +5, is still doing less damage than the lightning spear is. Most unfortunate. Stab, stab. It's a good thing, too, because that greatsword would not have helped me at all with that tornado of dogs parading around my body at all times. Would not have helped at all. Okay, let's see how terrible this is. You know, remember how many hollows are down here? I'm sure this is going to be a fuck fest. It certainly is. So that's the reason why I'm almost completely naked, and now that I've actually demonstrated that, I don't. By the way, look at this. Guess what we're going to be using later? I'll find some excuse to use this. Hell yeah, Freeland, working it, girl. But not today, not today. Today, I think I'll just go back to the tried, the true brigand trousers, brigand gauntlets, brigand armor, and brigand hood. Still fast roll. Still good. Thank you. Oh, power, energy, mystique. Sexy. Alright. Now, I think that's everything in regards to random show notes. You come here. I know your tricks. I will not fall for it, my friend. No, sir. No. No to you as well. God damn it. No! No! Alright, randomization mod, please kick in. Please kick in. Well, it worked. Do I have 3 of these things now? I have 3 spider shields. You can get 3 in one run. You can start as a bandit. You can pick up the bandit shit. And there's also another spider shield that you can get right over there normally. So item randomization mod is working. Which it has to because it's embedded in the game files. And I can't change it without breaking a whole bunch of shit. Oh, this has been an adventure so far. Alright. I decided this particular part, I'm like, this part, I gotta talk about lore or anything, I'm just gonna play the game. Oh boy, am I. No. No. Stop it. Okay, we're not gonna go too far, I mainly just want to get that fucking ember. Because then, holy shit. I think the bag lady, the executioner, the whatever, I think she saw me down there, which is kind of funny. And this time I remembered to see, there's one up there right now. Gee, I wonder where she is. And it is a she, developer interview, etc. I'm not going to go into it. Alright. Now, because lots of things probably have seen me in my trek, I'm going to wait until things try to rush up here. I'm going to try to be safe about it. Hello! Come get me, you sexy... She's nowhere near as hot as I am, to be fair. Okay. So, I went over that. Greatsword still not doing as much damage... Still not doing as much damage as my lightning spear is. And I mentioned this, some people tried to correct me in the comments, I don't know why, because I even corrected myself in the very episode that I made that mistake in. Some people are way too fast on the keyboard. Like, they just... Oh boy! Chance to be right on the internet! Yay, I did it! Well, there you go. I really wish that was a pit that he could have fallen into and foolishly died. Can't have everything. Did that... Executioner did... Oh, there it is. I can see the axe, like, jawsing out of the surface of the water. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. Don't lock onto the wrong things. Bad touch. Bad touch. See, this is the reason why I use a spear with a shield. Ah, yes. You can't heal, though. Yes, poise break. No. Gotta be very careful, very alert with this goddamn game. Especially when everything has 1 billion health. Oh, the game is gonna be so rough later on. It's gonna be so bad, man. It's gonna be real bad. Oh, Jesus, I just forgot. I can't believe I forgot. For some reason, I had it in my head that it was a key item. This is not even gonna be what I want it to be. It could be anything. It's probably gonna be like a soul of a lesser undead or something. Soul of a nameless undead soldier who was long ago hollow. Used to acquire souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Although they cannot help you upgrade your weapons. Well, there is one thing down here. I don't know why. Like, it is so... I've done this so much, it's locked into my head so bad that I didn't even think about it. What the hell was I even thinking? I might not even get it till the end of the game. There are drops that are inside the kiln. There are drops that are inside the kiln, like the Black Knight set is an example. So in theory, it's possible... Jeez, here comes another one. Here comes an actual phantom. And actually, you can tell it's an actual phantom because it actually looks normal in this fuck through. Maybe that's what I call this. In the future, whenever you get confused, which playthrough did that happen in? The first one, or the second one, or the third one, or the fourth one? This is the fuck through. This is what it is. Come on. There you go. Oh, I love that lightning noise, though. Okay, what the hell was I even talking about before? I don't think it was anything important. Okay, we got the great sword. We can't do that yet. Thanks, Zach. At least that's a guaranteed drop. But today I wanted to concentrate mainly on that. Oh, the lightning upgrade path, yeah. In this game, you can only start doing that upgrade shit at +5. So it was going to be upgraded one way or the other. I see you. Standing on nothing. Look at that. That's shameful. Shameful cheater. Ridiculous. Get down here. And I will give you a spanking. A mighty spanking. Actually, hold on. Since you're going to be difficult, let's just... And that Firekeeper soul would have helped a little bit, I guess, but not too much. Get down here. Ridiculous. Ooh, I have no idea how much damage they actually do to me, and I do not want to find out. Thank you, Spear. Man, that great sword. I really wanted the... Like, this playthrough was going to be the big meaty lady with a big meaty sword. But I'm kind of having doubts about that. Doesn't sound like such a good idea these days. You ever wonder what his dialogue was if you don't actually smash the barrel? Well, I've actually done this before, so I know it is different. Let's find out.
Oh, there you are. You must help me. Or else she'll have me for lunch. You're my only hope. Oh, please.
So that's where the she'll have me for lunch thing actually comes from. And that's your first hint that those executioner ladies are in fact ladies. It's one of those things where it's kind of trolly on the developer's part. I imagine it must come across, like, I can understand someone going, oh, don't make it ladies, like, don't do that, that's weird. But the developers in the radio interview specifically said, oh yeah, they're all women. And you know they're not doing it for any lore reason or anything. They're just, oh, they're women because they're big and meaty. They're not supposed to be like that. They're women. Women don't look like that. And then they, like, shoot themselves in the head or whatever. Because they're Japanese. That was racist, but they did a sexist thing, so I got that one. Ah! Alright.
Oh, there you are. You must help me.
No.
Or else
She'll have me for
she'll have me
lunch.
for lunch. You're my
Is it,
only
that's a
hope.
really cutesy way to... He must have seen this happen before. Like, they were cutting up someone over there. I don't know who. You know, if you think about it, this is actually a really good plan on the part of whoever those ladies are. There's like 3 or 4 of them, apparently. Like, if you count Mildred, especially. Let's go ahead and get you out here. There you go. Wow, that was hard, wasn't it? It's a barrel! How come you couldn't climb out? You weren't even tied up. Can't you just raise your arms up? Are your shoulders so fucking wide? How did they get you in there? If you weren't tied up, how did they get you in the first place so you couldn't get out? What are you, like a cat? You put your head through, but then you can't pull it back out? Answer me!
I would have been a supper without you. Being eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank
Oh, I
you.
pooped my britches I did with that one.
For the great spot.
Diarrhea just shooting all over the place. Like a thumb over a garden hose it was. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks. Go home. Go home now.
I'm fine, thank
Hey, corn it did. Alright, thanks. Time to leave now. Goodbye. Alright. Oh god, the search for the large ember continues. I guess that's going to be my ongoing quest right now. Because I am not making a caster build. The only thing I could do is I could take a weapon down the divine path. That's really the only thing that I could do, I guess. Other than just keeping this dumb lightning spear. That's all I can really think of. If I don't get the ember sometime soon, then I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. That's a rough one. Okay, so a lot of people ignore this because of the... Are you kidding me? That one too? Well, of course it is. It's a normal enemy. It almost looks like there's two of them. Now, sometimes, even with this, I consider this a bad placement for this thing. This is one of those Miyazaki-isms. Miyazaki has way too much of a hard-on for, oh, it was a trap, you died, LOL, LOL. He does that way too much. But I consider it a bad one whenever, hello, yeah, I knew you were coming. I consider it a bad one whenever you actually know it's coming and you still can't avoid it. Which is the case with this one sometimes. Like that noise? Listen to this shit. Hold on. Whoa. No sir. That sounds cool. And it's doing that because it's hitting water. If you didn't know that, in this game, actually, if you hit water surrounding an enemy, even if you miss the enemy, it'll still do damage to them. Because whenever lightning interacts with water in this game, it does create like a local AoE that deals damage. This is where she ended up, I guess. This is actually the, what was it, the Archbishop that you find in the Duke's Archives. With a white seance ring. I keep finding these... Why did I take... Oh, right. Because I had to remove all my rings because I was trying desperately to gain as many, as much weight as I possibly could. Yay, more attunement slots. Oh boy. Well, I guess there's one thing I can do, and it's unlock that. I am so glad that I had the Master Key. Imagine doing this without the Master Key. If you did, you would just not be able to get anything done. Because so many of the keys in the game 100% rely... Oh, jeez, look at that. It's just a mess. 100% of the keys in this game... Well, not 100%, but most of them... are awarded via drops that you just pick up off the ground. So as a result, there's a whole bunch of content that you simply just cannot access if the drops aren't exactly so. It does make it interesting. Like, it does dictate what you can and can't do, and it definitely makes it either... It makes it either incredibly easy or it makes it incredibly difficult. I would recommend getting this mod. Although I would not recommend actually trying to implement the mod, because it is a nightmare. Some of you guys have been asking about this, and I've been hesitant to actually mention how you go about doing it, because it is a mess. By the way, you can't really run past these guys particularly well. If you try to do it raw, then they just land on top of you. Alright, here we go. Alright. And I'm going to avoid actually sitting down at this, because I don't want a bunch of shit respawning. Because, remember, I don't have warping. In this game, you actually have... You don't get to just completely invalidate the game world at the start of the game like Dark Souls 2 and 3 do. God, that is so dumb. I can't believe they did that in the sequel. Like, it's one of the pluses of this game. I get, well, it's a video game. It would be so nice if the video game let me do that. Yeah, it would be, but it invalidates the world. It makes the world seem less real, for one, and it also removes one very huge amount of elements of the difficulty of this game. If you just make it so that you can just transport to anything that you've ever looked at. Such a dumb decision on their part. I don't know why they did that, of all things. Oh boy, that's rough. Okay. As I recall, I can't open this one way or the other. Does not open from this side. Maybe I can open it with a master key, but I just can't open it from this side. I don't think so, though. It seems like you do need a key for it. It's been a long while. It's one of those things I just never think about because I always do things procedurally. Okay, let's take this. I'm way more cautious in this playthrough. This part of one of the reasons why everything's taking so long is just because of... it's not necessarily the difficulty, it's just you have to be very careful. Which I'm fine with, personally. That's how I play Dark Souls in the first place. This Bloodborne shit where they want you to move 1,000,000 miles per hour and just careen through the game, just slashing things wildly without thinking about it. Don't much care for that. Okay. Oh, great. This is where the Great Axe is supposed to be. Just the soul of a hero, though. Oh well. Maybe... Did I get the Great Axe from the Firekeeper's soul location? I can't remember. Maybe that's what it was. I'm sure you guys were screaming in the comments, typing furiously, I get to be right, Plague gets to be wrong, yay, yay! And now you heard this after you already typed your comment. It was this, Plague, stupid, stupid! And now, now that I said that, like, oh shit, he found out already in the same part. It doesn't count now. God damn it. Okay. You know what's interesting? They drop humanity normally. And you notice whenever I was picking those things up, it is a different effect. It's a different kind of effect than the normal drops. Which tells me that there's actually a distinction between the two. I don't know what it is, though. Because that's sort of the essential plot item drop that the game does. Whenever it glows bright yellow like that, it's not actually the normal drop effect, like this. Like, that's a normal drop effect, where it's kind of this blue whitish color. The gold one is the essential one. And it's interesting that it's doing it with these enemies. Specifically, the humanity. Okay, what's this going to give me this time? Oh. That actually makes sense for the area. That's unusual. Huh. That actually, you're supposed to pick that up in the... by the way, you can actually see the item from here. This is where the bandit shield is supposed to be. Interesting. Well, it's definitely not that key. What's this going to be? Holy shit, really? Still can't use it. Still can't use it. Poor Freelit has just not been getting any luck at all with these random drops. She hasn't been getting jack shit. Poor Freelit. Everyone weep for Freelit. Alright. There is one thing that I want to talk about in regards to... Not really fact-checking. They seem fatter than normal? God, look how awful they are. Christ. I can't... Where am I? God damn it, where was I? How come I couldn't go through the door? That's shitty. I was right there. Just because those dumb fat rats... You're fat rat! They make that noise. I'm clipping my own audio, I shouldn't need to. Okay, since I didn't sit down... Now I don't have to worry about it anymore, but... Since I didn't sit down, I have to make a run back for it. Fortunately, I can do it from Firelink, which I need to go back there anyways. It also gives me a little chance... Alright already. Stop clogging shit up. You did that like 1,000,000 times on these runs anyways. Alright, I need to head back to Firelink, because I actually want to talk about Petrus. Because that's the thing I wanted to talk about from the prior part. Not really a correction to make. Just a little bit of clarification, I guess. That one animation... Something about that animation where they just start flailing wildly is very irritating. You guys ever get that? Where, like if an enemy is really stupid, but it has a very effective attack, but it doesn't even seem to know what it's doing? Like, that's a very specific complaint, I know. But do you have that where if you encounter an enemy, you're like, oh, fuck this enemy. Like, you just hate it for no... You can't really explain it. It just makes me hate them. Such little assholes. They drink their coffee all weird, like the little sips. Fucking assholes. Okay. Now, let's get our asses down here. Wow, he didn't see me. For now. Let's get our asses down here, sit, and, then... Why did I come here? Oh, yeah, because I opened that door down there. Alright, so this is technically a little bit faster. Let's... Actually, no, it's technically a little bit worse. I shouldn't have done that. But, oh, I wanted to come down here. Okay, Petrus. Alright. Focus. I'm still out of sorts because of that. Holy shit. Alright, but Petrus, remember last time I was pointing out how... You can say that Petrus's character, I was doing a little advocate thing. Like, I still think he's an asshole. I still lean on that side. I really don't like him that much. And he looks stupid. But I was pointing out that Petrus, I was making an advocate case for him that he mainly just wants to be left alone, and he probably had kind of a shitty upbringing, and mainly just wants to get back to the life that he had, and so forth and so on. One, maybe two people brought up the fact that his armor set, which you actually can't obtain in the game, I'll probably put it in at some point. I did that in the last playthrough. I showed it off in the last playthrough. It's a better looking set than the normal cleric set, and its stats are balanced. I still don't really understand why they got rid of it. But it may have been because of the item description, for all I know. I have no idea. But there are two things that some people were saying. Well, he has his armor says that he was an elite cleric. Therefore, your argument that he had kind of a bad upbringing is invalid, or so forth and so on. Just it's tantamount to that. That's the argument. So you can make one of two arguments. One of them I will make, and one of them I will not make. But I'll bring up both of them. One argument you can make is one argument that you can make is that come on, rat. Is that since the description is not in the game, have you noticed how blue their eyes are? Look like little sapphires. And I will have them for my own. Come to me, rat. Right. Yes. Since the God damn it, I lost my train of thought. I shouldn't do that. I know it irritates you guys, but it irritates me way more. But since okay, I got it. Since the armor was not actually included within the obtainable game files, even though it is technically there, you could make the argument that it was not intended to actually be a part of the game. Because Petrus's backstory did change a lot during the course of development. Like originally, for example, instead of rescuing Rhea, you actually rescued him. And there was a few other things going on. I'm not going to bother going to because it's kind of missing the point. But you could make the argument that since so much of his backstory changed, and the game files are there, but they don't allow you to have those items, therefore you can make the argument that, well, maybe they just didn't intend for that very old backstory to be the case anymore. Personally, I don't really buy into that, but you could make that argument. So, personally, if someone presented that argument to me, I would probably reject it. Maybe I should just run. Let's try. Because I know you guys are probably getting irritated with this, seeing the same shit over and over again. Okay. And gotta be careful, but gotta be fast. No. God, there's so many. Haha! Oh, I'm so much prettier than you are. Oh, you can't beat how fucking pretty I am. What if I could close this door? I could, but I'm not going to, because that's the death sentence. Jesus Christ. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, God. So dangerous, this game. Oh, for fuck's sake. You goddamn fucking dogs! Get the hell out of here. Do what I told you to do last time. Go knot each other in the mouth and die of suffocation. God. So many. So many of them. And there's one behind me, too, I know. But I can't do it. No, don't roll that way, you dumb fucking auto-lock on. God damn, this game's little... tiny little transgressions, micro-transgressions against me. Alright, get out of here. God. Well, at least that was more entertaining for you guys. Thank goodness. Okay, let's get you guys to fall, because it doesn't really matter one way or the other. Thank God they're scripted. Imagine if those things heard me or something, and just started running. Okay, you gotta do that or else it's not gonna work. Okay, this time let's just go ahead and sit down, shall we? Because the only thing that's going to be permanently aggroed from this distance is going to be those fucking slimes. And I've got to explore everything and find every single item one way or the other. Okay, but anyways, Petrus. Yeah, I know you guys are mad. It's too bad. I'm mad too. We're all mad. Dark Souls makes everyone mad. Okay, but really... But Petrus, the other of those two, if you remember what I was talking about, that I will use as an argument, is that I don't care if the armor says Petrus was the king of the universe. It doesn't matter to me, because of his line of the little pure blood. Because that obviously means that there is a distinction between what he is and what she is. And actually, I will use it as evidence to what I was saying, even more so, because it means that no matter how high he rose in his station, personally, no matter how great of a man he's presumably ended up becoming, it just didn't matter. Because no matter what, he was always going to be less than her because he was not a pure blood. So as a result, I will still use that as evidence to his character that he is someone that just, you know, he's not a commoner, obviously, but it's possible that you can be a high cleric and be born a commoner. Like, that's possible. And it's obvious to his character that because he was a high cleric, but he was still not a pure blood, still not considered to be of actual merit to society, then that means that he was trying his damnedest to actually overcome that, and it didn't really that close, that he was trying his damnedest and it still didn't matter. Like, no matter what, he still couldn't get over the fact that he was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. God. So many enemies, and this is more of a Dark Souls 3ism. These rats kind of do it too. But so many enemies in the Dark Souls games are somehow way faster than you are. Like, you can actually outpace them and outposition them, especially in 3. And you'll initiate an attack, but your attack, of course, takes forever because Dark Souls, which is actually good. But the enemy has an attack that takes like 5 frames of animation or something ridiculous. And does damage like that shit. Little dick weasel. It comes out so goddamn fast that you end up not being able to actually respond to it, and your positioning, your expert positioning, just didn't matter at all. Don't much care for that in Dark Souls. Nope, don't much care for that at all. Okay, this time, let's try to be a little bit more clever about this. Because last time I was playing like I was playing Dark Souls. Vanilla Dark Souls. This time, I need to play like I'm playing assholes. That's the game where you are born with asses inside your body. Instead of humanity, it's like, I don't know, shitty? I don't know, I can't think of a clever thing. Okay. So in that case, if you didn't notice, I actually hit the wall to make enough noise to where I would only aggro possibly one of them. Thankfully, it worked. Okay. Thankfully, with some of these enemies, it doesn't seem like their health is as inflated as it could be. Like, it seems like these rats have probably about, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get one more of them. Let's test this out. They're so horrible looking. They're awful. I hate them. Okay. 193. See that fucking attack? That's one of those things where I'm talking about, where... That's weird. That was a normal drop animation. Huh. This is one of those things where I'm talking about, where enemies kind of have stupid animations that makes them look like idiots, but they're still effective, so it makes you extra angry. Like that. Just racing up on his dumb little hind poles. I'm hungry. I'm rat. Give me meat. That reminds me of another thing that I interrupted myself with earlier. Yeah, I know. Fucking Miyazaki Dark Souls traps. Were you surprised by the rats? No, I wasn't. Good job, dumbass. Anyways, I was remembering earlier, that's actually a really good plan. As far... Really? Isn't that what it normally is? Huh. Well, anyways. But that's actually a really good plan on the part of the executioners, the butchers, the female butchers, to harvest the meat of hollows and actually eat it. Because the all the hollows, even if they're weak, still have a modicum of the dark soul inside of them, which means that they have latent power inside of them. So actually, by feasting on that, you actually make yourself way more powerful in the process. And since hollows naturally return to life after you slay them, then you actually can just destroy their bodies, then eat their body, and they will reform and make an entirely new body. It'd be like if you had a sack that had a burger in it from your favorite restaurant or whatever, and you pulled it out and then you ate the burger, you look back inside, another burger, right? Okay, let's see if I can make this jump without fucking it up. Okay, good. Yay on me. Really? What? 3 humanity? That is really... Oh, fuck off, you little shit. Little shit bird. Get the fuck out of here. Cowardly little shit rat. 3 humanity. That is really weird. Because it seems like the way that this item mod thing works, it seems like there's not a hole around here, is that it just redistributes natural drops. So rather than so if there's a drop in the game where you pick up 2 humanities, where there's plenty of those, and there's another drop that's like a full set of armor, what it will do is, like, say it trades those 2. You will pick up 2 humanity off the one that used to be in armor, and the one that used to be 2 humanity, you'll... Holy shit, that was fast. You'll pick up the other one. Wow, the rat's up there too? I don't remember rats being up there. Hey. Pay attention. Fatty. God, that... Oh, that really makes me angry. Oh my god. Well, I guess we're down here now. Well, at least I can kill these things in 1.5 hits. Our soul of a nameless soldier. Goody. Let's see if I can get myself killed by these things. Eye of Death. Alright, well, we're down here now. Guess that means we can fight Kirk whenever we see him. I needed to come down here anyways. I'm just annoyed now. Really, I don't even know why I was going in there. I didn't need to kill that rat anyways. That rat wasn't going to drop anything. Well, I mean, it does drop something. It didn't matter one way or the other. You know, I think I've still only been... turned to stone in this game, I think, twice ever. One time during some random playthrough whenever I first got the game. Actually, not even that. It was, like, way after that. It was, like, my 5th or something playthrough. Ridiculous. And then it seems like the other time was actually, oh, I really wish I had the evil eye ring right now. Whoa, really? Oh, that's so weird! Because, you get the full set of knight armor, silver knight armor, from 2 different chests. Ha! Weird. Okay, but it seems like the second time, actually, was, during a stream of, my LP. I think it might have been during that. I don't know, I can't remember. It was something weird like that. You guys would probably know better than I. Alright. Let's get out, Gene Roddenberry over here. I'm gonna give them all names. This is Gene Roddenberry. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, that was weird. I don't think you can actually roll past it. Well, alright, well, I guess that's better than nothing. I really don't play this way, but it's the only thing that's not boosting miracles or giving me attunement slots I'm not using. So let's just do that, I guess. Yay. Thanks, Gene Roddenberry. You gave us something worthwhile finally after all. No thanks for Andromeda, you piece of shit. Alright, come here. Wonder how fast my curse buildup actually is. Doesn't look like it's very high. Yeah, it would take absolutely forever for me to actually be infected with it. Kind of a good thing. If you're completely naked, it goes up real fast. Oh, yay, alright. You know what I'm really glad to see? I'm glad to see that this doesn't have a +1 or a +2 after it. That's another thing. Oh my god. It's not so much I'm complaining about 2 and 3 in that case, although I guess I am. It's more, it feels really good to know that you got the best version of something on a drop. And you always get that with Dark Souls 1. I love you, Dark Souls 1, you piece of shit, cheating garbage pile of a game. That barely works. Alright, let's move on to Kirk. Okay. Anyways, I guess yeah, there's no sense in me bringing it back up, but yeah, Petrus, I would use that as evidence. I'm following my own train of thought. But Petrus, yeah, I guess that's the only thing I wanted to say about it. Just that I would still use it as actual... Like, I don't consider it a counter-argument. If anything, I think it reinforces my argument. That Petrus, no matter how much he tried It didn't even matter. Yeah. It didn't even matter. Okay, this is where Kirk is going to show up. I don't think Kirk's lore significance is going to change much in this playthrough. He's still going to be a little dickwad. And he's still... Oh, God. And it should even... Like, I'm not sure. Hold on. Get out of here, rat. Don't you dare do that one-frame attack animation. Let me check real fast. It's number 4. Oh, damn it. It is. Hold on. I just noticed in Cheat Engine, which you have to... Go away! Go away, you naughty rat! You are so invasive. Can't you just mind your own business? Are you really that hungry? What if these rats are just, like, eating each other? And because some of the rats are actually eating people corpses? Oh, it did work anyways. That's weird. Because, I'm actually, still counted as hollow right now. I changed my visual so that she'll always look pretty, right? But, she's still technically hollow. Tell you, the Dark Souls NPC AI is not particularly great. It really relies a lot on just face-fucking you. Yeah, not too smart. Okay, let's see if, because this was a scripted invasion that only happens if you're actually... It's so weird. I guess it goes by what your hollow visual is, not what your hollow state. Because in the game files, there's two distinctions. There is a hollow visual and a hollow state, is what they're literally called. And the hollow visual is either you are normal looking, which I am now, or you are hollow looking. And the hollow state is you are either normal or you're hollow. Now, those are usually, as far as the game is concerned, it does both of them at the same time. So normally they're the same exact thing. I don't know why they made two different versions of it. I have no idea. Maybe for NPCs or something. But you can technically have both be completely different. Like, you could actually have a normal visual, like this, and be hollow, technically, which I am right now. Or you could have it in reverse, where you look hollow, but you're actually able to be invaded by other players. So the NPCs actually go by what your visual state is, not what your actual hollow state is. Really weird. That probably means nothing to most of you, but anyways. Retrieve, humanity. This is the generic one. Okay, this is the sort of plot drop thing that I was talking about, where it looks gold instead of just being the sort of normal blue and white. Let's see what it is. Oh, it actually is his actual shit. So that didn't change. Huh. Interesting. I can't remember which one of these. It seems like there's one more somewhere, but I can't remember where. Maybe not. I've just gotten there where I'm just very apprehensive about everything. Now, I can't remember if this door up here actually utilizes a key. That's what I forgot to do. That's what it is. That's been bugging me this whole time. I forgot to use that Firekeeper soul to upgrade my Estus flask. It wouldn't actually help that much. So you guys that I know are complaining, there's no need to. Okay, it does open on its own. You don't actually need the key. Alright. Thank goodness. Oh, hey guys! How you doing? How's your sex life? Pretty terrible, I would wager. I can't possibly imagine that the sex life of a rat is anything worth discussing. Unless you're apparently Loose CK. Alright, let's go back up, and let's actually try to do this the other way. Yeah. I still need to go back up top and get that one drop up there. Let's see, I opened that, so we're good on that. So I can safely do this, and I can actually level up. It's actually impressive that I actually made this many souls in the depths of all places. To where I could actually level up. Really bizarre. Okay. What should I pump? The jam? Should I pump up the jam? I think so. Let's pump up the jam. Okay, and let's keep my souls on hand. We won't do anything with those just yet. Now, I'm going to go back up top and I'm going to try to drop down that hole normally where you would take care of the rats. And also get the bandit shield. Because they could be anything. You have to check every single drop now. Come on. There we go. Now, I wonder if these guys still drop green Titanite shards. I would imagine that they do. I can't possibly imagine that also changing. But for the time being, I'm not going to worry about killing those. That'll be something that I'll farm off screen if need be. I hope all the splashing isn't also rising the ire of random enemies. That would be most unfortunate. You know what would be most unfortunate? Like, I'm going to make a run for this, right? So you guys get ready for hilarity to ensue. I should have kindled that bonfire. Shit. This is the other thing, by the way. It's not a mod, but I'm just giving myself 99 self-humanity as a way of... Good lord! Well, we find out how much damage those guys do. Enough for 2 swigs. Actually, it's way more than that, even. Damn. Well, let's avoid being hit by that son of a bitch again. Alright, let's avoid all these enemies. I have been playing... I played Friday the 13th enough that I'm thinking about things like, don't use your stamina unless you actually have to. Which is probably good advice in this case. Okay, here's an... That's where the ugly rat came from. Ugly, stinky rat. Oh, there's another ugly, stinky rat. Go on, get out of here. Alright. Good, they didn't follow me down the hole. Thank goodness for that. Oh, wait, yeah, I have to go across this way. I was wondering... I was thinking to myself, how come I never did go this way? Then I remembered because there's no way across. I never noticed this, though. This little... Oh! Oh! What is that? Where actually is this? Where is this? What is this? Does it lead anywhere that I can actually get to? Is it someplace that I've just never noticed? What the hell is this? What are these? I can hear all the little rat claws clicking. I don't know, I can't see it. It's probably nothing. But it is interesting that this is actually a path. I never really noticed that. There is a lit fire over there. There's a sconce over there. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'll fuck around later and, like, use Cheat Engine to clip into the walls to go see where that is. I won't show you guys. It'll be just for me. That'll be me time. Yeah. Alright. Spider shield no more. What are you? Great. Wasn't a waste of time at all. Oh, yeah, there is another drop over there. I forgot about that. Alright. Now, I'm not confident in my ability to actually one-shot kill this thing like you normally do. So that's going to present some problems. Did I actually... I guess not. Oh yeah, I never bought poison. That's usually what I do with it. I poison it. Alright. For a brief moment, I forgot how to lock on the enemies. That's really weird. I'm having brain farts today. Let's see how much damage, actually, it's going to take. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's give it, like, 1 or 2 of these things more. Okay, that's good enough. I will probably live to regret that. Alright, let's two-hand jumping attack. There we go, alright. I just wanted to make absolutely certain I didn't have to worry about that. Alright, 1 more for show. Paladin Leroy. Paladin Leroy shit. I never get this. It does count as a drop. That means in order to get, like, it could be anything. It's probably just a normal generic soul or something. In order to get the shitty generic soul item, probably what it is, I would actually have to get Leroy to spawn and then kill him. Oh, the parrying dagger, really? I don't really need it for her, but still. Interesting that it's there. Hey, fuckwads. Come here, shitbird. Oh, come get me. I'm so delicious. Oh, well. Thought he would like me. Alright. Now for my favorite part of the depths. This is the only reason why I come down this far. Whee! I like that. That gives me pleasure in my soul that you guys didn't know I had. That's right. Okay. Oh, fuck off! You little shitlings! Not even shit, the shitlings. Little fuckwits. Okay, but I just need you, I need you to talk. Oh, fuck, son of a bitch. It's my nerves. You just can't do anything with this modded version of the game that I made. I created this problem and now I get to complain about it. Come on. It'd be nice if everything didn't take 3 hits to kill. I need to rekindle that shit anyways. Get out from behind him! In front of him. Whatever my directions are. Like he's trying to bait me into attacking him. These rats have really made me hate them today. Before they were just a nuisance. But they're like mini dogs. Not even like, not like the good mini dogs, like puppies, just the bad kind. Bad touch mini dogs. Poisonous mini dogs. Alright, come on. Come on, come on. Don't have all day to whittle around your giant mountain of health that the game gives you. Alright, now. Now you Swedish or whatever the fuck you are, Danish piece of shit. This game is going to be really rough as I keep going on. Somehow, I imagine Blighttown is either going to be much worse or almost nothing. Great, alright. It is a shame. But I have to run because I'm about to die. Yes, sir, I'm probably not going to make it, one way or the other. No, sirree. It doesn't really matter too much. But I'll do this anyways. Ha ha ha! Didn't think I would make it, would you? Well, neither did I, actually. I thought it would be a funny moment. But I timed it incorrectly. Actually, I did mean the heal. But it would have been funny one way or the other. Alright. Didn't even need to do that. Could have just walked back and picked it up. Completely irrelevant. Considering that I have it locked to 99. Okay. It is also interesting that you can kindle just based on your visual and not your actual hollow state. Really weird. I guess the hollow state is only for online multiplayer. Really weird. Okay. No. 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 Alright. So, next step. Do we kill the gaping dragon? Maybe. There are some items that I need to pick up down there. I think. Let's see, is there anything else that I'm missing? Got that. Went all the way down, got the basilisks. Got everything up top. Haven't gone down the... Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Oh boy, now we're gonna have a bunch of rats chasing me. Oh, so many adventures for Freelit. Oh, everyone's having a good time. Everyone's having a real good time today. Yes, sirree. Good times for everyone. Happy, fun time adventures for everyone, especially Freelit. 24 damage all around. Let's try to improve that number, shall we? Oh, did that hurt? Oh, my sweet baby, I'm so sorry that it hurt you. Your pain matters so much more than everyone else's. Look at these dumb chuckle fucks. Fuck these things. And their dumb, luminous, perfect sapphire, pretty eyes that I could never have. Okay. Gaping dragon. Alright. Because there are one or two items down there that I could pick up. I do not need necessarily to kill gaping... I do not need to... I am not... No, we're resetting. You think we're just gonna do this shit? I don't even care if I die as I come up here. Doesn't even matter. Because I can just pick the shit right back up. I'm not going into that poison just because of the fucking stun locking this game. Just because there's a tornado of red phantom rats just orbiting me at all times. This is the downside to this particular play. Like, this would actually make a perfect lore playthrough. Just because there's so much time for me to ramble, technically. Although I would be very easily distracted, to be fair. Like, it would be super easy to actually have lots of free time to just talk about all sorts of things. But instead, no, I'll make it a no lore playthrough. There's no reason to do that. Why would I be a lore playthrough guy? I've already done that once before. There's no need. It'll be way more entertaining if it's just purely cosmetic, if it's just gameplay and nothing else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Alright. Now let's just try to get up here without anything busting through our anus today. Here they come. And you may as well do this, because they're just not going to give up. Really? That's probably the most annoying thing, that they have like one health point right after. The next annoying thing is how they're all taking turns, wasting my time. Like, do they... Look at that! 200 even! It's not like I'm hitting them for 199. That means the developer is actually... Well, if they're getting additional health from my phantom. See, like, I need to go pick up that shit. Things like that. I can't believe they have, like, 201 health. It's like the game is conspiring against me. Alright. But it seems like there's normally, like, crossbow shit up here, which I can pick up. Or maybe this is a level down. Oh, yeah, yeah! On this level, there's nothing. I forgot. Great. Fantastic. Alright. Anyways. This at least gives me a chance to not summon in Slayer at all. Wasn't there... Did I just pick up the... No, there's a corpse with something on it. Like, right there. But I never... Did, my brain... I thought for sure... No, it's not over here. Why am I thinking that? Am I really thinking the balcony? Surely not. Oh, whatever. Who cares? You guys don't care. Alright. But here is Solaire, who we are going to know. And yes, okay, I wanted to make absolutely sure. Night Law Trick can be summoned in right here, and this is where the crossbow shit is. That I never pick up, because why would I? And it's now white time. I don't know why. It's like playing an MMO or something. Where you just keep re-rolling and hoping maybe this time it'll be something good. Why would anything be good? Why would anything be good at all? Oh, alright. Now, my main objective here, I have two objectives. I need to pick up that drop that is normally the armor set for the warrior, I think it is. And that'll be a new item. And if I can, I want to get a tail cut on Gaping Dragon, which I probably will not be able to do before he, like, one-shot kills me, because he's probably a Red Phantom version of himself. Let's have that adventure now. It won't take long to figure out, because there will be a giant red clitoris poking its head out of this fucking anus. Oh, he's normal. No, he's not normal. Giant red clitoris. He looks more like licorice, actually. Licorice crocodile. Yes, sir. Well, at least I won't be able to miss him this time around. It is really weird how the Red Phantom effect is both automatic and looks a little bit different on certain enemies. On certain enemies, it's very bright. On other ones, it is very dark. Really weird. Now, normally, I don't have any trouble at all with Gaping Dragon. In fact, I normally don't take any hits at all. Ha ha ha. You know what that means? Really? Have looks great shit? Okay. You know what that means? It means we're gonna have lots of trouble. No. Go ahead and do your thing. I know you want to do it. Thought for sure it was gonna jump. Come on. Don't just... Oh yeah, I forgot this game. You have to hold up your block to be able to actually roll while you're doing that. Ah, god damn it. Okay. It's been a while since I've actually felt threatened by the... Well, there goes my one hit. It's been a while since I've actually been threatened by the Gaping Dragon. Or felt threatened, anyways. Maybe it'll be reversed this time around, and he won't take a single hit. Oh, we're both losers. Although it is kind of annoying how he keeps jumping up in the air whenever I'm trying to cut his tail. Come on, get distracted. No, come on. Don't jump again. There we go, okay. Oh, come on, closer. God damn it. Ah, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Especially since I've gotten like 4 hits in. Oh, really? Come on. Delayed ass shit. Now, Dark Souls veteran mentality tells me do not try to heal first thing. But still, it'd be nice if I could. God, I really need to upgrade this shit. Stop. Oh my god, stop. This is why I hate... For all of you idiots that want... Oh, I wish tail cutting was back. I loved it so much. No, you didn't. You didn't even use it. You never even got tail cuts. You just like the idea of it being in a game. Fuck you. Oh, really? You're gonna move your leg? Because for completionists like me, we have to do this. I keep expecting it to, like... I really wish I had a vertical hitting weapon. That would be super nice. Actually, do in the form of the greatsword, I guess. I could do that. Although I'm going to have to strip naked just to be able to pull it off. And I don't even know where the damn thing is. And I can't roll this way. And I'm getting one shot one way or the other. Let's see. Soldier's waistcloth should be good. There we go. Okay. Maybe now I can actually hit it. Although I probably will be one-shot kills. Yay, there we go. 282 damage. So there's your comparison. I have no idea how much damage I was actually doing to him before now. But I'm going to assume that actually it was more whenever I was using the lightning spear. Make your comparisons now. Make your Plague compilation. Plague was wrong about thing here now. Timestamp here. Everyone has a good time. Okay. Come on, tail cuts. Ah, damn it. Come on. I'm sure there's like some obscure... That is probably the weirdest drop we've gotten so far. Okay, we got the drop, but it was 6 cracked red-eye orbs, which is a very, very peculiar... Yep, there it goes. A very peculiar kind of drop. Nothing in the game gives 6 exactly cracked red-eye orbs. There's the chest that has 4 of them in it at the beginning of the game, but we don't actually need to be here anymore thanks to that. So that did solve our problem for us. Because I don't actually need the key to get into Blighttown, because I never go that way anyways. So we got everything we actually needed, so mission accomplished. No, they do it anyway. No. No. How about this? As a reward for not doing it, I'll just equip these sexy thigh highs. How about that? There we go. Oh, we're happy now, Plague. We're perverted. I know. Believe me, I know. Alright. I can go back to Firelink, and now I can actually get Pyromancies if I want that. In addition to doing that, I should also... Yeah, I already kindled this. I couldn't even remember. So I don't have to worry about that. What's our next step now? Now that we have actually done that, and we confirmed what exactly it was nothing. Thanks! Thanks! Appreciate it. Thanks, neighbor. Thanks for the salt. Thanks for the sugar. Alright. Now that we've done that, we have to absolutely go into Blighttown. Not today. Haha. Haha. Ha. We have to go into Blighttown. Because we absolutely have to get rid of Quelaag. Shit! Come on, stop locking on the random things. And, we've already gotten the, Bell Gargoyles done. Oh, not now. Not now. Not now. God, Christ almighty. The body blocking in this game, especially with this overabundance of enemies now. Doing the Gravelord thing actually does make it feel a bit more like Dark Souls 2. Just because there are so many enemies everywhere. Just all over the place. All the time. This one... Actually, this guy kind of confuses me. I had my shield up! You piece of shit. No, you're not getting that one. I had my shield up! Well, obviously you didn't, or you want to take... I had it up. I fucking had the shit up. I'm not pressing my finger into this hard-ass controller for no reason. And I was just standing there. It's not like it was interrupted by another animation. But this guy kind of confuses me. Because he doesn't have the phantom coloration. So as a result, you would think that means that he actually is a phantom. But I think he spawns there normally. No, I guess he doesn't. Maybe it is just this guy that I'm remembering. Oh well, anyways. Alright, let's see if we can make our way back here. I don't want to do another compilation of me running away from things. God's sakes, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Like, this is the Dark Souls experience that FromSoft wants, I guess. Oh, it's so hard. You'll die so many times. And whenever you do succeed, it'll feel so good. I have never actually had that. Pick it up! I don't even need it, but pick it up. It didn't even have anything in it, I don't think. But I want it anyways. It just irritated me to have it there. What does Nick call it? The slap in the face holes. That's what he calls it. Where it's not actually anything, it's just a pile of nothing. Trying to reorient myself. I gotta clear these guys out, or I will not be able to make it through. God, I actually have to kill them, because they keep clogging up the doorway. No, don't... That's another one of those animations that I find annoying. Whenever the torch just lowers slowly its torch in front of you, the torch hollow lowers its torch in front of you. Oh, I got you, I touched you, I win. Here's 1,000,000 damage. Like that, ugh. This is probably the rawest episode that you're gonna get of this particular playthrough. Run. Run away right now. Don't even take the time to close the door, even though it should be closed. Just to plug that hole, so... Just plug that anus so that shit doesn't pour out of it for the rest of eternity. For all future generations. Oh boy, a single self-humanity. Yay! Just run. Fucking run. Okay. But I think I have learned from experience of this particular episode, maybe it is a good idea to have lore discussions going on in the background. Because that seems to actually distract me enough to keep me sane. Like, I'm not kidding. That actually does help a lot. And this time, I will, with 100%, with 95% certainty, get that fucking Estus Flask charge. Or upgrade, I should say. Because it doesn't work that way in this game. Thank goodness for that. Come on. Haha. Haha. Ah, damn it. My roll timing isn't quite what it used to be. I actually was trying to practice that a lot whenever I was doing that Undead Berg skip, because you absolutely... Well, you don't have to, obviously. I think in my successful run, I didn't actually manage to do it. But it really helps a lot. Come. Come! That's what... that's what you should yell in bed, just... Whenever you're performing Cunninglius, just Cunninglius on your lady friend. Just scream, just come! Come already, do it! Okay. Alright, freedom. Oh my god, just run to her. Please don't be dead for some bizarre reason. Okay, you're still here, thank god. Upgrade my shit right now. Yes. Oh, thank god. Okay, that trial is over. I did it. 100% certainty that I did it this episode. Hey guys, again. Now I'm not gonna go down into well, I guess I could. Because the drops are gonna be different. I could go down into the... You know what? Let's put it to a vote. Because let's end the fucking thing here. Let's decide where we go next. I can either go down into Skeletonville. I can go down there and hunt for items. Because the drops are going to be different. Normally there's nothing down there... God damn, she looks good. There's nothing down there actually normally that I would be concerned with. But since the drops have changed, it is possible that we could find something down there that's actually going to help us a lot. Which would be either a much bigger item, or more importantly, that goddamn ember. I just know that ember is going to be the last thing that we find in the game, or it's going to be something that I... Like, you remember the invisible path in the Duke's Archives, where you go to get that single white slab, or whatever the hell it is that I never use because it's a spell-based thing? It's probably going to be there. Or it'll be in the kiln. Like, it's going to be one of those two things. It'll be something that I either forget to pick up, or it's going to be something else, like that. But I need to find it. I absolutely need to find that, because if I don't do that, then the only thing I can do is either stick with this damn spear, which is fine, but ugh, or I can go down another upgrade path. And the only upgrade path that I have right now is the divine path. Now, there's 3 options we can actually do. No, actually, there's more. Actually, you guys just discuss in the comments, because I'll talk to him real fast. We can either go down there, we can go down into Skeletonville, or... I forgot about the Red Phantom Raven for a split second. Or we can go down into Blighttown, or we can... See, this is why I love Dark Souls. Or we can actually go past the Titanite Demon and the Undead Berg and go into the forest. And the forest does have quite a few drops. But it does have an ass-kicking with my name on it. It does have that. God damn, she does look good.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
I always like the concept of kind of pyromancy in this game. And as later on in the games, whenever it got more muddled exactly what it is, like even in this game, it's really nebulous. But as the games go on, it gets more and more linked to sorcery and more linked to the other magics, and it just becomes kind of a mess. Because at that point, it's just a video game thing. It has nothing to do with anything. But in this game, it does make a bit more sense. Just because it's not explained as much as that makes any sense. Like, actually just leaving it up to most of it to being your imagination, and just having Laurentius just explain, oh, it's just an extension of your own soul. Because fire is the essence of life, and your soul is the source of your life, in a sense. So, as a result, by actually using your own soul, and by using this flame that I'm giving you, which has been handed down for ages, then we can actually hand off the skills that we pass down. And it's almost sort of this almost romantic idea of passing on your legacy to future generations. Passing on the fire that you made with your soul. Like, it's a very pretty idea. Really like it. Now what? Oh, sorry. How do I answer? No, I don't find them unsavory. Yeah!
Wonderful.
Yeah!
No, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
A very beautiful notion, isn't it? Now use it to set corpses on fire. They'll be very stinky afterwards. They make lots of poopy smells after they are burned. Like burning wet trash or something like that. Yes. Very beautiful.
A flame from the Great Swamp.
How he says that's
now
weird.
You're a fully fledged
The
pyromancer.
Great Swamp.
Well, let's get started right now.
A flag for the Great Swamp. Now you're very perfect.
We should make fun of him. He's a nice guy. He's a swell fellow.
Pyromancy
Here we
is
go.
the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
As I mentioned in my other playthrough, the nun fuck through, he's not actually saying the Great Swamp. That's an English thing. Well, the game, let me specify, the Japanese version of the game still has English voiceovers. So, like, there's no Japanese version of this game in that sense. But whenever you read the subtitles, it does say, Onamu? I can't remember the name of the park, but it's actually an actual place in Japan. So it doesn't actually say Great Swamp. It's really weird why they actually name a physical location in Japan. Really bizarre. And they actually had the English voice actor read out Great Swamp, so it's like they knew that it wouldn't make any sense. So they actually specified, whenever you have them read the script, just have them say Great Swamp. We'll subtitle it something else. Really bizarre. But apparently in Japan, that's the clearest way of making it perfectly understandable what exactly it is that they're talking about. That it is a mountainous area that has a swamp around it, because it's like an extinct volcano. So that's what he's actually saying. Although we English speakers don't get any of that whatsoever because we don't have that. People were complaining about the clipping on her ankles on some of these armor sets. This one's fine. It just has holes in it, that's all. Okay.
Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with it.
It's a shame that Dark Souls never really got its spells and stuff working correctly.
Unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing.
I really like him. I really wish that I had started out the episode, because I've kind of run out of time now. I really wish that I had started the episode talking to him, because that would have given me a lot of ammunition to go through and talk about, like, his character, the nature of spells in Dark Souls, how it didn't work in 2 and 3 and onwards, how it doesn't work in 1, for that matter. That's part of the problem. And how, actually, one of the reasons why you can't change that is because they tied the nature of how spells work to the lore, and so forth and so on. I guess I'll save that for next time. Doesn't really matter. Alright, but I guess the thing I'll be doing in the meantime is I'll probably actually just cheat in some souls to buy all these, Because I'm not going to use them. I might use them, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. That's not the whole point of this playthrough necessarily. But I'll just get enough to actually have these, just to have them on hand, to show them off and read off their descriptions if I feel like it actually needs to be done. But other than that, I guess we won't be using Pyromancy, really. I can't really think of much of a reason to. I might. I don't know. I'll see what you guys think about it, I guess. But that's all for you for now.
Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go.
Oh, I'll try not to. Although, see, it kind of feels like I've already done that this particular playthrough already. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's leave it here. For the next time, I'll be talking about all that shit. And I think I've learned something. Always have lore stuff to talk about. Otherwise, I go crazy. Pretty fast, too. Because I don't really like just doing commentary over, oh, this hollow hit me in the head. I hate doing that. I would much rather have things to talk about. That's why I started the Dark Souls playthrough in the first place. That's why I started this one, to enjoy it. Just enjoy it. So I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. Whether people like it or not. Whether they like 2 or 3 or not. I actually don't mean the shit on 2 and 3, but it kind of just leads into it naturally. I mean, it kind of has to, because that's the evolution of the concept. So that's the only evidence we have one way or the other. Until the new Aztec or whatever game or whatever the rumor is, as of this recording, comes out. Then I can poo-poo on that one too. Yay! Isn't that right, Freeland? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Alright. See you guys next time, I guess. We'll talk about stuff then. Bye! Say goodbye from us. Yay.